Today I'm going to be showing you the medic, and the medic starts with a stim pistol, compact SMG, and a free med kit. Using a med kit on a teammate will also apply 25% of its effect to you, which increases when you get to the end and becomes 35%. We have in our first category, medics heal 10% more, base value is 70, so that would make it 80, and gain 90. Basically a full health bar. Apply medkits 50% faster. My choice is healing a teammate with a medkit. Also grants them a temporary health boost. Why do I pick this? So I have to stim them less. This gives them the ability to have the full health bar. Now if they're at the point where they need this health kit, chances are they don't really have a stim boost. You're healing them when the stim boost is low, more often than not, after you just pick them up after a battle, so stim boost is gone. So you're basically giving them like a health bar and a half plus, so that is my choice right there. By the way, this whole setup is optimized for team gameplay, and it's best when working with a team, my choices, versus trying to heal people that don't want to be healed or don't know you're trying to heal them. Restore 30% to teammate after reviving them, which is nice. This is a nice perk, 20%. Now when you pick them up, they'll get 30%. Again, if you're playing with a team and you're the one going out of your teammates let you pick them up when the situation allows, and you can safely pick them up versus someone else. That's pretty sweet. Revive speed increased by 50%. Fixer probably is going to have this on because the other two perks don't. Generally, a lot of times you'll have a fixer. So this one is actually really good all the time. Any teammate revived by you will gain a temporary health boost. So now you pick them up and they got that 30%, whatever it is, and they also get the temporary stim boost effect. A little milder version of the stim boost, but pretty sweet. It's definitely a nice when you pick them up that they not going to go down in 2 hits. They got a couple hits where they can actually get back and resituate. We got the max number of stim pistol charges increased to 4. Never my choice. Better to get ones like this where the stim pistol gives 25% more temporary health, and its effects last 50% longer. Oh my gosh, does this make a difference when you stim people? This lasts so much longer, 50% longer, and it's 25%. So if you do the math, it's actually, we'll just look at it as it lasts more than 50%, somewhere around like, let's say 65% longer. That's basically what it equates to, something around there. So that is very good. That is like definitely the choice there, because our other choice is using the stim pistol on a teammate will also apply 50% of its effect to you. Definitely also not bad, but we want to stim people and not have to worry about stimming them again immediately. We also want to fight, right? I don't know. Maybe you just want to be the solid medic and not engage. Chances are at that point, you better have teammates that can carry you. So this is my choice right here. We have all incapacitated team members will stay alive for 30% longer. Very nice. Helps you get revives. Helps everybody else get revives. 25% chance to regain 25% health and keep going after becoming incapacitated. Now if this was 100%, even 50, might say it's good. 25, it's not that great. Especially when we can increase our health, which also, increasing our health allows us every time that we heal others, which as the medic playing with the team, you should be the only one picking up health packs unless everybody has full health and you're already holding a health pack. This increases the health you get every time you heal anybody else, so you want this, not the gun. 25% chance of using a medkit without depleting your supply. Now this again is for team play. So when you're the medic and you're picking up all the medkits and you're the one in charge of healing everybody, then you're using a good amount of medkits throughout the game. Probably a good half a dozen. So that's half a dozen times that you got a chance to not have it count, which is very sweet. Using it will apply 50% on you. Sometimes you don't need it. So this could work, is not always effective. Killing 15 zombies in rapid succession gives 10% chance to receive a med kit. I don't know about you, but I mean, as a medic, you're probably not picking up all the power weapons. You're not really killing enough where this is actually going to equate to being better than if you're playing with the team and you're constantly healing everybody. 25% chance of using the stim pistol without depleting its charge is actually really nice. This is actually would definitely be my second choice, because you can very often before a swarm you can stim 3 different people, or when you're about to pick up an equipment charge you can stim 1, then potentially stim 2, or 2 and potentially stim 3 or 4. Killing 15 zombies in rapid succession gives 15% chance to refill 1 equipment charge. Again, as a medic, you get, I mean, if you're good, you're still going to get a bunch of rapid successions, but don't really look as that one being the one for me, because I'm a special zombie killer. So this actually, just double looking at this category and what I actually selected, this is really for people that are on the top of the list, or at least close to the top of the list in the second position, basically all their games, or the special zombie killer, or everybody, you know, you're coming at that point where everybody's breaking in about the same point. If you're not doing that, then you probably want to go for the free hugs. So it's either the free hugs, or if you're killing a lot of specialists, then 50% chance of every specialist, you get a bunch. Using the stim pistol on a teammate who is pinned will get them to their feet. Now, this, every time they go down and they're not have a lurcher on top of them or pinned by the bull, this will immediately get them up. And with that skill combined with this, we're going to get into that in a second. Friendly fire damage reduced by 25% for all team members. Now, once again, as I said, my class is set up for the team. So yes, this is for harder difficulties, this is for team play, this is for keeping everybody alive. So we want the friendly fire to be reduced. Using a stim pistol or medic adds 50% firearm damage boost for 10 seconds, which is nice, but it's still situational. A lot of times you'll be healing people where they're not about to fire, so 10-second boost doesn't always come in handy. Same thing here. Firearm damage increased by 25% when your whole team has more than 50% health. Now, this actually is not bad at all because it just has more than 50%. So this actually is a very close second and a selectable choice. You can definitely pick between the two of those. If you're playing on an easier difficulty, playing like anything from easy to hard, and you got a team, then this is definitely a choice. A lot of times all you need is a split second, and this perk is then useless. This is the med pack, but it definitely is a very close choice. But for the harder difficulties, those occasional shots can really hurt. So I do like reducing all the damage for all the team members. Stim pistol heals 10% of health in addition to the boost effect. This is actually a very close second. No, it's actually a distant second, but this is a second choice. Stim pistol gives 4 additional melee strikes without fatigue for 20 seconds. Too situational. Not enough people are going to sit and melee versus trying to fall back and reload. Really, I would not go for that. I really don't see that being useful. All the games I've played, all the times I stim people, they probably wouldn't even know, and even if they did know, I don't think they really would try to go out of their way to make that effective. Actually, having 4 additional melee strikes is actually very situational in itself. How many times can you actually melee that many times when you're about to stim somebody? occasionally. But anyway, stim pistol grants additional masking effect for 5 seconds, and this is the one by far. It just takes the top choice without a doubt for this category. And the reason being that you can stim yourself and get the masking effect. So if you got the bull about to attack you, it's locked in on you, then you can use it. You can get out of situations and get the tactical advantage. You can hit it, and then you can go pick somebody up and go give them more health and the pickup. So yes, we want our stim pistol to give the masking effect. When they're being lurched or hit by the bull, we can stim them, and then they will get the masking effect, and the lurker will get off, or the bull will stop attacking. So that is definitely the one there. We have restore 2 rounds in the magazine for a headshot. Who cares? SMG reload speed. They're good at the start of the game. Maybe you're a huge fan of the SMG. Usually try to get that advanced SMG every time. Then if you are doing that, if you're running the SMGs throughout the entire game, then that's a good perk. If not, it's not worth picking this for the start of the game, versus the reload speed increased by 50% when your health is below 25%. So when you're basically fucked, then you have the chance to reload 50% faster, whatever gun you're using. So this gives you the chance to reload faster, get a stim pack up on yourself if you don't already have one going, and stay in the fight. So that is definitely the one. Med kits used by you and your teammates restore 10% more health. Self-explanatory. Ideally, if you're playing with a team, very rarely will your teammates be using it, but even when they do, they will be getting 10% more health. And that is the medic.